Nihon and Japan originate from the same word, each translating to sun origin. As such, the country has also earned the nickname, Land of the Rising Sun. The nickname dates back to the days of Western expansion, when Marco Polo learned of the wonders of this island nation through traders in South. Japan was first mentioned as Sapangu in the travel diaries of Marco Polo, though whether he actually visited Japan is still up for debate. It's suspected that the name came from Portuguese, as early Portuguese explorers may have heard pronounced Sapan in northern China and interpreted it as. In Japan, white is a traditional color that represents purity. Combined with red, it holds significance in representing the nation on the Japanese flag. White is used as the focal point of many Japanese Shinto shrines. White sand, white pebbles, and other white decorations are representative of the. Tokyo is the political and economic capital of Japan, so it's much more bustling, modern, and new. Tokyo has rich and diverse offerings for locals and visitors alike, from second-hand shopping boutiques to laid-back rooftop gardens and quaint, traditional restaurants. Japan's capital has plenty to offer. Euronews spoke to some of those who live and work in the city to find out what makes Tokyo. Tokyo is generally safe for solo female travelers. The city is well known for its low crime rate and friendly locals, and there are plenty of resources available to help visitors feel safe and secure. The kimono, labeled the national costume of Japan, is the most well-known form of traditional Japanese clothing. The kimono is worn wrapped around the body, left side over right, and is sometimes worn layered. In addition to having light, clear skin, Japanese beauty standards value having large eyes and a double eyelid, or futi. While there are many Japanese people who are born with a double eyelid, others go to great lengths to achieve the look. Japanese diet. The Japanese diet includes seafood, soybeans, fermented foods, and tea. Less oil. Cooking methods are steaming, fermenting, broiling, and stir-frying. Good breakfast. Breakfast is a must. Soy protein. Seaweed. Rice eaters. Less sugar. Tea ceremony. Even today, blue is associated with the sky and the sea in Japan. Japanese also associate blue with purity, serenity, stability, dignity, loyalty, as well as coolness and passivity. In addition, blue is one of the lucky colors in Japan. Japan is known worldwide for its traditional arts, including tea ceremonies, calligraphy, and flower arranging. The country has a legacy of distinctive gardens, sculpture, and poetry. Ancient gods and traditional customs sit side by side with cutting-edge technologies and trendy pop culture, and there is always something new to experience on a visit. Japan is extremely clean. Tokyo is the world's most populated city. Japan's population is 98.5% Japanese. Japan has canned foods restaurants. Japan has a high life expectancy. Japan has many active volcanoes. Each year, there are over 1,500 earthquakes. Forests cover 67% of Japan. Cherry blossom, or sakura, is by far one of the most popular things in Japan. Vending machines. Wherever you look when in Japan, you'll be able to spot a vending machine somewhere. Tea ceremonies. Mount Fuji, Shinkansen, sumo wrestling, technology and gadgets. Video game. Baseball is historically the most popular sport in Japan. Japan consists of 6,852 islands. The Japanese language orders words differently than we do in English. Over 1,000 tame sika deer roam the streets of Nara, Japan. From the 12th century to the demise of feudalism in the 19th century, the samurai were a powerful warrior class in Japan. Vending machine ratio. Gambling is illegal. Fake food. Japan has the third highest life expectancy. There are over 6,800 islands. Slurping your noodles is not rude. Japan eat the most seafood in the world. You're allowed to take naps on the job. Sushi. Sushi is the most famous Japanese dish, and the first thing people think of when they think of Japanese cuisine. For sushi connoisseurs, it's more than just food. It's an art form. The Japanese macaque is the national animal of Japan, and they're also known as snow monkeys in some parts of the country. You can see macaques in parks basically nationwide, but they like to take baths in Japanese onsen hot springs in Japan's colder regions, like Shiga Kogen in Nagano. The green pheasant Phasianus versicolor, also known as the Japanese green pheasant, is an omnivorous bird native to the Japanese archipelago, to which it is endemic. Some taxonomic authorities consider it a subspecies of the common pheasant, Phasianus colchicus. It is the national bird of Japan. Persimmons are the national fruit of Japan. They are usually in season between September and December, and are a good source of potassium, phosphorus, and vitamin C. This article will look at the types and benefits of persimmon fruit, their nutritional content, and how to include them in the diet. Rice is Japan's largest crop, and rice paddies account for 55% of Japan's farmland. Students in academic high schools typically take 3 years each of the following subjects: mathematics, social studies, Japanese, science, and English. Other subjects include physical education, music, art, and moral studies. All the students in one grade level study the same subjects.